Even a detective's gotta cut loose once in a while. And have a fiesta or two. And at a fiesta, the good ones at least, there's food. How do you make food? Recipes. How do you up a recipe? I don't know. Let's find out. This is Culinary Crimes.
Can I get a light?
That's crazy.
That was too real. We're gonna get demonetized. Happy 20th. Happy 20th? Oh, it's 20 episodes. That's right.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's 20 years of Smosh.
Oh, 20 years of Smosh.
Which almost is.
And 20 cases solved.
20 cases solved.
Oh, yeah, and around the time we're filming this, it's been 10 years at Smosh. Para mí.
Wow.
You'll
Crazy.
get there.
You're 2 years in, you'll get there.
Yeah, you'll see things once you've been here for longer.
With many things to celebrate on our horizon, this episode's theme is celebration-type foods. Finger foods, treats, snacks, what have you.
Let me guess. We have funfetti mashed potatoes.
Oh, you're so right.
What?
Some up shit.
Oh, no, you know what I hope we don't get is, remember there was that Reddit story where the lady made like, she put actual glitter in her mashed potatoes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah, I
you
don't
guys
know.
have some up shit. We're gonna have a tilapia that has confetti in it.
2 of my semi-regulars are here. They have experienced some shit with me on this show.
How's it going? Yeah, I'm Agent of Chaos, Department of Chaos. That's right. I don't mess around.
Nice.
Well, I think you do mess around because chaos.
I guess that's true. I do actually mess around a little bit.
Okay. Oh!
Cash money.
You love... Thank you, deputies, for being here. Really quick, what's under your hat?
Holy
Yo, that's so cool. How do I get this out of here?
Let me see, give me.
Oh wait, you just unroll the whole hat. That's so cool. Oh, that's sick.
He always gets so sad when I take it from him.
Look at this.
cool chain. Really
Dude.
cool.
There wasn't one under yours? Oh, so now you look dumb.
We're gonna read the case. We're gonna try the evidence. Guess what was changed? We're gonna get the verdict. We're gonna try the real thing. And then we're gonna know what our sentencing is. Oh! Oh my God, I'm so excited. Our first recipe is buffalo chicken meatballs.
Oh no.
What even is that? Have you ever had it?
No.
I don't think I've had buffalo chicken meatballs, but I love buffalo chicken.
Dang straight.
And I love
a
meatballs.
meatball.
Wow, there you go. This is where you two guys meet in the middle.
Buffalo chicken and meatball.
Meatball ingredients are ground chicken, French fried onions, cilantro, oats, white onion, bell pepper, garlic, Worcestershire sauce, seafood seasoning such as Old Bay, garlic salt, and ground black pepper. For the dipping sauce ingredients, ranch dressing, hot sauce.
Ranch dressing and hot sauce, okay. Yeah.
It's kind of like a buffalo sauce, I guess.
Yeah, I see that. All of that sounds great. I don't know why anyone would want to change that.
The incident! February 10th, 2017. Oh, people were weird then.
Yeah.
At 5:27 p.m., 4 stars. This was delicious. I've made a couple of different meatball recipes, and this came out the best. I used half a pack of blank instead of the fresh veggies because I'm not the best dicer. And I have to say, it actually comes out more flavorful, and the meatballs are more uniform that way, in my opinion. I subbed blank by blank for the oats. I went very heavy on seasoning because I found that otherwise the meatballs tend to be bland. Old Bay was perfect with this recipe. I added only about half the hot sauce since we don't like it too hot, and the 1/4 cup of blank with the ranch. The sauce came out a little Thousand Island-y, but it was good. My boyfriend thought they were store-bought.
Okay.
Whoa.
Hey, I'm gonna make a wild call here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that although it's not gonna be spicy, which I'm gonna be sad about, I think these are gonna be good. I think they changed stuff up, but it's gonna be okay.
Oh, you play this in an actual way where you're trying to figure it out.
I'm not even trying to figure anything out. I'm saying that this messed up version that they're making is gonna taste good. That's I'm making a prediction. Not necessarily
He
like.
loves his
You're
guesses.
I'm sorry this department doesn't respect my ways, okay?
This suspect is on trial for 3 counts of culinary crimes. Let's see the evidence.
Someone's here? What's happening? What? It's a cop! Hey! It's a stripper!
What
I love it! It's the clues! It's the clues, Shane! They do clues now!
Evidence locker, personal property. You will receive a bag of clues to help you crack these 3 cases. Each case has 1 substitution that corresponds to 1 clue. Choose wisely. There may be a decoy. Good luck.
Why is there a corgi in here? What? And he has flames on him!
If it's a corgi meatball, I walk.
I'm kidding. Where are the legs?
That looks like Guy Fieri as a corgi.
We have a culinary crimes, all the greatest hits mix.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow. Yeah. It's number 1, chocolate chip OJ bread. Number 2, lox and caper cheesecake.
Ew, I hate that one. That one sucks.
Bad.
Number 3, cheddar mallow jello salad.
You can keep reading. I just want to look at it too.
Number 4, M&M baked ziti. Number 5,
Shromblinguani. Shromblinguani. Dude, Shromblinguani. Shromblinguani.
number 6, Lucky Charms 7-layer dip. I remember that. Number 7, vanilla steak with onions and gravy.
Oh, but that Shromblinguani though.
Hey.
That was a weird one. I liked that one.
Ew, it's not hard. It's, you can touch it. Like I thought it was a solid, but it's like a little squeeze.
Yeah. What?
Shit. Holy shit.
What?
Who spiked her love is blind?
Did
oh
we
my God.
unfreeze her from the ancient times?
Yeah. Hey, ready? Me, shrimp linguine. Me is shrimp linguine. Shrimp linguine, man.
This is gonna be hard. It's a party now. Let's bring in the evidence.
Okay, so I was sitting here with my eyes closed. I think I recognized something.
Look at all the green.
It smells like something.
I'm just gonna go in.
All right.
I love a fun way to eat something, and on a toothpick is fun to me. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Whoa.
It's giving meatball made at Panda Express.
Yes. Yes, honestly, like, kaboom. Like, the flavor,
Whoa.
it's so much flavor.
It's a lot of flavor, it's a lot of seasoning.
There's a lot of greens in there. They definitely, like, upped the veggies in there. Like, there's definitely onion.
There's definitely onion.
The sauce is really sweet. I can't even consider that Thousand Island. Oh, I guess it kind of is. It's like, you know what I mean? Like,
It's definitely like sweet and sour sauce or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
yeah. Sweet and sour and ranch together? That'd be crazy.
I don't know if there's any ranch in this.
I said
It's so clear.
since we did it with the ranch.
Okay.
It's definitely doesn't have buffalo chicken sauce, right?
Yeah,
Like
no,
I feel like
hot
that's
sauce. Yeah, she didn't do hot sauce. She reduced the hot sauce, half of the hot sauce, and a 1/4 cup of sweet sour sauce or sweet chili oil or what is it?
Yeah.
What is that one sauce that looks like this? It has the flecks.
gone. Yes. It's like a sweet chili sauce.
Yeah, I guess I could just say that. Sweet chili sauce, right?
And then instead of veggies,
No veggies in it.
instead of
So
fresh-
that would be instead of the bell pepper and the garlic.
Well, there's 3 counts. So I subbed blank for the oats. So there's something else in here rather than the oats that was to make the, you know, when you use like breadcrumbs or something to
Yeah,
make
I'm
it.
wondering if she did, well, it's 3 words. So, okay, can I tell you what I was smelling? I was smelling like a sour cream and onion.
You know, French onion dip?
sour cream and onion mix.
Sour cream and onion mix.
Whoa.
Culinary crimes mix.
Okay, so we're thinking sour cream and onion.
I swear to God, when they added clues to this show, I became a menace.
That's when I clocked in.
Okay, so that, we're thinking that instead of
the veggies.
which is crazy.
And then I subbed blank for the oats.
What about like breadcrumbs?
Okay, breadcrumbs.
Because that's normally what you have.
That would be like, so they subbed it for like the normal thing. Because oats kind of threw me off.
Me too,
It's
I
like
thought the same thing.
breadcrumbs is what you use for stuff like this. So
Breadcrumbs.
Italian breadcrumbs.
Italian breadcrumbs?
Let's do it. Okay, we're locking in. We think the subs that were made were sour cream onion mix, breadcrumbs, and sweet chili sauce.
Okay.
I actually think we
I
nailed it.
think we did pretty well here.
Let's see. Let us read the verdict in a party fashion. Okay. I used half a pack of Lipton onion mix instead of fresh veggies because I'm not the best dicer. And I have to say, it actually comes out more flavorful and the meatballs are more uniform that way, in my opinion. I subbed panko breadcrumbs for the oats. I added only about half the hot sauce since we don't like it too hot, and a quarter cup of sweet chili sauce with the ranch. Good job, guys.
This is sour cream and onion shit.
So, let's see if we were right with the clue. Dish number 1, Culinary Crimes mixtape, Lipton onion mix. We did it.
Oh,
We did
onion
it.
mix.
Yeah, we pretty much got it.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good. We kind of nailed it.
Yeah, I believe that.
These guys are adorable. Did you guys find these somewhere?
Art made that whole thing. They went ham on that.
So cute.
Who do you think gets more ass, sour cream or?
I think onion gets more ass for sure.
Yeah.
I think
onion
no,
gets
it's sour cream.
think it's sour
is the
cream?
front-facing guy. Onion is the talent.
Okay.
Onion is the Kevin Jonas.
They're the new LMAFO.
LMAFO. Okay, guys, how do you feel about these changes? Breadcrumbs, I'm okay with. Like, that feels like that would have normally been the situation. Maybe they didn't choose, maybe the person doing white bread, like a white meat with oats, maybe is supposed to taste better than breadcrumbs, or maybe it was a gluten thing, who knows?
Look, I said it before. I said I think this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
And
Honestly,
it was
you
good.
killed it.
I ate both meatballs, and so did you.
I actually think oats.
The evidence is clear.
The evidence is clear. I actually think oats and buffalo chicken sauce are more of a disruption to this recipe than sweet chili sauce and breadcrumbs.
I've never agreed with you more, officer.
Wow.
I
And just to be
think
fair,
this
I
is-
finished my second one just because you said you finished yours, and I felt I needed to finish it because you finished it.
No, you say
wasn't
that.
because I liked
You
it.
say that. Don't lie to yourself, detective.
didn't.
And
you
I
know
didn't
that
finish
it was
mine.
delicious.
And I didn't finish mine because my stomach's tiny.
You're off the force.
I think the sweet chili sauce was interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to try the real thing. Buffalo chicken meatballs as they were meant to be.
Wow.
Is that good?
I noticed that these ones these are like much drier,
Well, it
but
seemed
there's
like-
the sauce on the side.
Yeah, I think the sauce on the side for these, but it was just kind of all over on the changed one.
Yeah. Okay.
So, which is I feel like is normal.
Yeah. All right.
All right, shall
So I'll
we?
do a little dip.
Bottoms up.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Is that a carrot? Okay, I'm just gonna eat it. Okay.
It tastes healthier. Like, that's for sure, because there's real vegetables in it rather than like a mix that seems, okay.
I wonder if the oats made it a lot softer because the breadcrumbs there was more of like a.
Yeah, the texture was really nice on the previous one.
If you really coat it in this sauce, I like that this has more of a kick to it, has a little more spice than the sauce does.
Yeah,
But I gotta be honest, the texture of the previous one,
was better.
pretty
Yeah,
good. This
yeah.
one's, I don't like the oats as much.
This is giving if a meatball was a brownie. Like it's
yeah.
soft inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I gotta be honest, I'm not as satisfied with this one as I was with the previous one. I like the spice more.
Yeah, I
sauce
love a
is good.
spice. I am biased of like Asian cuisine in general. It's just like I love Chinese food and how like it's just a better flavor profile. So like sweet chili sauce, I'm like, oh yes.
I wish I could try the previous meatball with this sauce.
With the sweet chili sauce and this.
Not the sweet chili sauce, because I think I like
Yes.
the texture and everything of the previous meatball, but I like this sauce a lot. This sauce is
Yeah.
giving more of the buffalo sauce. Now I like the sweet chili sauce, but I thought the previous meatball was overall better, like structure-wise. Whereas this meatball, once the sauce doesn't kick in, the meatball I think actually kind of sucks.
I wouldn't want this without the sauce. Oh my God, you just punched it.
Without the sauce, it's frankly not good. And like, look, I'm a sauce man, right? I love a good sauce.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't put anything on your hot dog.
I
and you
absolutely
never
will.
give me a
Stop fighting!
No, that's not true. I am happy without sauce.
You never dip your
But I love a sauce.
McNuggets in anything.
Can I go
to
That's
my
not true.
room
I use
now?
barbecue sauce. I use barbecue sauce.
Can I go to my room?
I love a sauce, but if I'm lazy enough, if I'm in the right situation, I will eat things. I will raw dog it. But I love a sauce. Now I also do think, done properly, a thing shouldn't rely fully on the sauce.
Yeah.
It needs to also be good on its own.
Totally agree.
Now,
Totally agree.
obviously, you want the sauce, but look, like a meatball should be there should be flavor to the meatball.
It's meatball. It's not sauce.
This meatball
Yeah.
is relying far too much on this sauce.
You're right. It's time for a sentencing. How do we feel? What does this person need to learn from this situation? Right now, it doesn't feel like they need to learn much.
I think this case is getting tossed for me, man.
I can't dismiss entirely.
I think
cannot
case
entirely.
dismissed.
A mistrial?
You can't say that.
You can okay.
You can't say that to me.
Okay.
You can't.
You're the judge.
Please! Can I be excused? Do you guys have to be excused at dinner? When
Go to your room, honey.
No.
Like, how weird.
No, they full chest argued in
Be
front of
like,
me.
you can be excused.
You're right. Let's kill him.
No,
I think they're the asshole.
breadcrumb. I think the mistakes that they made of changing sauces and could have looked up another recipe or whatever, but I think they did this recipe a service with the breadcrumbs, so that kind of cancels out any other errors happening in this recipe, I think. So
I agree.
we will let this person walk free. However, they're gonna trip on a loaf of bread on their way out.
That sucks. Or it's like, you know when you go through a drive-thru and you ask for one sauce and they give you the other one?
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens to them. Sauces.
Or
are
you
mixed.
ask for multiple sauces and they only give you one.
Oh, God, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
But you don't even order sausage.
I do for chicken nuggets.
Please.
For chicken nuggets, I use sauce.
Dude, I don't know, because I literally... Guys, beef dumplings with zucchini, tofu, and chives.
I did not think that's what you were gonna say.
Beef dumplings with chives.
Okay, guys, beef dumplings with zucchini, tofu, and chives. Sounds incredible. I'm very
It
excited.
does sound good.
Okay.
The dumpling ingredients. Let's hear it. Zucchini, salt, pepper, scallions, low sodium soy sauce. Toasted sesame oil, distilled white vinegar, granulated sugar, garlic, ginger, ground beef, firm tofu, Korean chives, cornstarch dumpling wrappers, pine nuts, and neutral oil for cooking. Dipping sauce ingredients. Low sodium soy sauce, distilled white vinegar, granulated sugar, and pine nuts.
I'm scared.
Anything with soy sauce in it, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Me too, but you could f up tofu if you don't do it right.
I'm really nervous about this one. I think someone could really mess this shit up. Like, dumplings are not something you want to mess with.
On February 1st, 2025 at 11:02 a.m., the incident. Suspect said, so delicious. Made these yummy dumplings, but made a few substitutions so my hubby would be okay with them. Used blank instead of beef. Already had it on hand and didn't want to go to the shops to get more ingredients. Not corgi, stop. Sorry.
My hubby, who's a gross bastard.
Replaced the tofu with blank, and for the zucchini, I used some frozen blank. Once we microwave them, they turned out so delicious, especially dipped in some blank and blank. My hubby demanded we add it to the weekly rotation. Thank you. Thank who? Thank who? Thank who? This is not the recipe you looked up, mommy. This suspect is on trial for 5 counts of culinary crimes. She got 2 upvotes.
That means she did something crazy.
Guys, I think it's time to see the evidence with our mouths.
No, I'm just kidding.
They look different. I'm gonna cut one open before we try. Or maybe I should just go in blind first. Actually, I'm gonna do that. This is
Whoa!
really risky. And I'm gonna do it with my hands too.
Oh, I
Is
love
this the same
dumplings.
sauce from before?
I thought the
looks like
same thing.
It looks like the same sauce.
Imagine if that was a prank. Oh my God. This is not soy sauce!
That's
Okay,
not
it
soy
smells
sauce at all.
f***ing good. It smells really good.
Methinks the suspect is white.
Yeah, they're white.
Your Honor, there are peas in the dumpling.
No.
There are peas. And maybe I'm being crazy. There might be dumplings with peas in it usually, but I've never met them.
Your hubby requires peas? Oh, okay, so it's a very pink meat, but it could be the sauce.
I put a dumpling in my mouth and I got steak and ale pie.
No way.
Just kidding.
Stop.
But the peas are definitely there.
Okay.
That's peas.
It kind of
They
hits.
turned it
though.
into a Hot Pocket.
It kind of really hits.
No, it doesn't.
It's not bad, it's just not,
Maybe it was the sauce I liked.
it's not what I'm expecting. Let me inspect this.
God, are we celebrating the night?
Okay.
Just hit the nay-nay a little bit. Okay, this tastes like ground beef or like ground turkey.
Yeah.
It's ground turkey?
I think it could be corned beef.
That's worse. That is not turkey.
It could be corned beef hash.
Cow
yeah,
without legs
so my
hash?
hubby would be okay with them. Used corned beef hash instead of beef.
These
already
people
had
live
it
in
on hand and didn't want to
2025?
go to the shops. Yeah, it would make sense if they already had something on hand. That means it's not anything fresh, so it's probably a can of something.
Peas and corned beef hash is your hubby from 1935.
So what would I actually agree. I think the legless
Liver?
cow.
Don't do that.
No.
Wait.
They wouldn't just have. Who has cow liver on hand? Who eats cow liver?
Is it legless beef?
Legless cow.
Does corned also mean no leg?
Or
Corgi beef. Corned beef. Corned beef.
Completely
Oh God, I hate this. I don't like this. That's not even everything either. We have to figure out the sauce too. Come on, guys, pick it up.
we have like,
Sriracha and mayo.
yes.
Sriracha and mayo. I think that's safe for this sauce. That's the least complicated thing in here.
If it's not corned beef hash, it's something very similar. Because it looks like corned beef hash.
I get it. Ground beef.
Ground beef.
Cow's on the ground.
So instead of beef, they use ground beef.
Ground beef.
Oh, ground beef. Okay.
Oh, wait, what's that? It's a big guy. Big guy. Garlic? Big piece of white here. This is different.
So we know peas are replaced.
What's that?
That looks like corn.
Kibble,
Makes me
dog.
think it looks like corned beef.
It tastes like cheese.
Cheese?
But get it
Oh,
around.
would they replace the tofu with cheese? That is definitely cheese.
So I didn't get any cheese in mine.
Crumbles.
Cheese crumbles.
Okay, guys, we have right now, we're thinking sriracha and mayo for the sauce, frozen peas, cheese, some kind of cheese. The last thing we're trying to figure out is this corned beef or ground beef situation here. You got a corgi that's got flames on it, which I don't think
And
the
a
flames-
ribbon.
And a ribbon. I don't know if this is it. I think it's gotta be with this cow.
Ground beef?
Maybe it's impossible beef or something, or like,
Ooh. I'm gonna go with the corned beef, and I'm gonna go with the corgi being a weird loose
okay.
tie-in.
All right, sriracha, mayo, frozen peas, ground beef, cheese. Let's see the verdict. The verdict is here. Oh, God.
No.
So Delicious made these yummy dumplings, but made a few substitutions so my hubby would be okay with them. Used hot dog meat
That makes more
instead
sense,
of
yeah.
beef.
Hot dog.
That's why it was pink.
I was saying Guy Fieri as a gift. Like, what a hot dog.
Hot dog meat, that's why it was so pink. Already had it on hand. Replaced the tofu with cottage cheese. Cottage cheese. And for the zucchini, I just used some frozen peas. Once we microwaved them, turned out delicious, especially dipped in some mayonnaise and sriracha.
Wow, you nailed that. That's cool.
We did get that.
Hot dog meat makes so much more sense.
So, the corgi with flames equals hot dog. You guys were right. The dog was the right clue.
We were right for the wrong thing. We thought corgi.
cheese.
We thought I thought spicy corned beef. I didn't think a clear hot dog.
Oh, that was rough.
Hot dog makes more sense. Corned beef would have had more flavor. Look, I didn't hate it. It's not bad. None of those things that they replaced it with, like were too flavor forward in an intense way. They're all kind of bland.
I mean, I'll tell you guys, I've never had cottage cheese before. And I've
now
always
have
been scared of it. And I didn't know I had it.
I will say the
wild. Taste it.
cottage cheese got drowned out.
Yeah.
But cottage cheese is not a strong flavor, right? Like when you eat cottage cheese, you need to put something with strong flavor in it, and that will be the flavor of it. So it got drowned out here.
It's just so cursed once you learn that it was hot dog meat ground up with cottage cheese and peas for your hubby.
That's actually so f***ing disgusting.
It sounds like when it's the end of lunch and the kids put everything into one little lunch tray and then pour some milk on it.
Or when you're stuck at the restaurant and your parents are still talking and you start to make a big pile.
Yeah, and you start licking the seatbelt and
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, we have to try the real thing so we can really know just how
Thank
pissed off we can be.
God.
Yeah. Gotta bring in the real thing. Beef dumplings with zucchini, tofu, and chives as it was meant to be. As by design.
This looks so
I'm
good.
so excited.
Yeah, this
It
looks...
smells so good.
Oh yes, this is
Yeah, the
so
sauce is
yummy.
completely different.
You guys, Jasmine is just so good at what she does.
Another order for the table, please. So good.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the vinegar and the soy sauce. It's so.
The inside looks
balanced.
like what you'd expect.
Yep.
Look, there's nothing us white people won't turn into cottage cheese and mayonnaise, you know?
Literally, cottage cheese and mayonnaise and hot dog entered the chat as it does.
And peas. I mean, they did it.
Peas?
It was like some of the whitest ingredients.
Yeah, those dumplings were
Truly.
like, what's up?
Hey guys, what's going on? This music is so ethnic. Wow.
Those dumplings were like, I love this new coffee shop on this street. This is really cool.
There's certainly a sentencing to be had.
Maybe every time it rains, it's pee.
Oh,
Peas,
that's
peas.
good.
It's not piss, it's peas.
So you guys are thinking of creative punishments. In my head, I'm like, you know what? Maybe they should just get probation because they're already scared of the outside world. So just keep them inside.
Just keep them in.
or community service.
Community
or an
service.
ankle monitor. They're not allowed to go to the grocery store.
I don't think they went there this time
That's
either.
what I'm saying.
Oh,
Maybe they should never go.
they're not allowed anymore.
This person needs to go to like school.
Okay, so they're gonna go to school. It's gonna rain piss at the school.
I sentenced you to 4th grade.
With a plague, piss rain.
Piss rain.
Oh,
Everyone's
God.
punished.
Oh God. On to our final case.
If this is like beef cookie, I'm out.
All right, well, get ready to munch this beef cookie. This final, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. We're about to see what can be done to a brown sugar ginger cake.
No. No.
Actual recipe cake ingredients are unsalted butter, light brown sugar, eggs, all-purpose flour, baking powder, salt, milk, vanilla extract. For the syrup, honey, water, ginger.
You can't replace any of those. You literally can't replace any of those.
Well,
And it's one big replacement.
guess so. October 20th, 2024 at 9:51 a.m. Go to sleep. Explain why the ginger honey loaf has spices mixed with blank, blank, blank. What makes this a loaf cake to have with tea? What am I missing here? Thank you. A witness came in. Hi, there's no blank at all. It's a sweet loaf.
Oh no.
This suspect is on trial for 1 count of culinary crimes. Bring out the evidence.
There's gonna be beef in the cake.
What? Okay, guys, we have to do this together. All right?
Angela has the eat bucket at the ready.
I'm not gonna do a ton because I need to know what's going
Just
on.
spread it, just so I get a layer of it.
Give it a little comb over.
We should have known the meatball and the dumplings are too good.
Yeah, we should have been nicer to our other criminals. What is the brown? What is the brown?
Eat it or
What is the brown?
3,
2, 1. Oh.
What the f?
That is beef. Oh God, that was really, really devastating.
Oh, is it like beef loaf? Because he's laying like a loaf without his legs out?
You're probably right.
He's loafing.
He's loafing.
In the original flavors, we have eggs, light brown sugar, unsalted butter, all-purpose flour, salt, milk, vanilla extract. There is no, when I was sitting here eating this and I was like, oh, there's like walnuts or something, and I was like, wait, there was nothing of like
That.
texture
No.
in this.
No.
There is nothing that should be in this cake. This cake should be one solid color, but instead we have these chunks in it, and the chunks are beef.
Ew.
And the chunks are beef.
beef.
Oh God.
Oh, okay, and that must be it. But it's like there's 3 blanks.
Lean ground beef.
I thought it was beef.
So
Beef,
even
beef.
like I would have been happy if this wasn't lean ground beef. You know, at least if you're gonna put some beef in this, let it have some fat on it.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
But it's lean. Oh my God! What
love-
is this? Meal prepping?
where did they gather that from? Where did they
I
gather?
don't know.
I'm
They're
obsessed with
drunk.
witness number 1 commenting, hi, there's no beef at all. It's a sweet loaf.
That is the kindest response.
Hi, just a heads up, there's no beef. This is a sweet treat.
I would have responded, "What the f is wrong with you?"
I'd be like, lady, put the Long Island iced tea down.
I'd have responded, "Lock your doors, I'm coming."
Just remember the good old days when it was silly shit like this.
I know. Man.
We were so young when we had onion mix.
Oh, this was bad.
Guys, it's time to see the verdict. I think we know that this might be lean ground beef. Explain why the ginger honey loaf has spices mixed with lean ground beef. What makes this a loaf cake to have with tea? What am I missing here? Thank you. There was a break in the case. The same witness came back months later, January 7th, 2025 at 4:57 p.m. A note about this recipe. The recipe doesn't contain minced beef and never did. However, after an update, there was a typo from a template we used, and it was mentioned in the body of the post. It was corrected a few years ago.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's what's tough about this case now is that technically the original recipe maker is at fault for this. I actually think this lady, as much as I'm mad that she put beef in a sweet loaf, I think she deserves a settlement.
Whoa.
I think this is a classic mistrial, Your Honor.
Negligence on the recipe's part. I mean,
Or negligence on the computer's part.
This is not even the witness, and this is not even some random witness. This is someone who was part of this recipe's creation. What this means is, dish number 3, legless cow figurine equals lean ground beef. We were right.
Wow. And the potatoes? Nothing.
The potatoes were a decoy. I thought these were potato chips on the top, and I realized that was ginger.
Oh, good one. Okay, so this was a little bit of a whodunit, and it's like, well, f you. No one did it. It was a typo.
We were right, though, but that's cool. We were right. I think a settlement is great. This person didn't necessarily make a mistake. They thought they were doing what was correct and what they were told. And to be fair, they didn't actually make this. They just made the comment, being confused about the recipe.
Right.
We might be the only people who have ever tried this combination of food.
Because this person commented it, then by proxy, the producers, Marcus and Emily, did have to make this
As we
come
do.
to fruition and made
And
us
we
eat
must.
this. So ultimately, they did commit a crime because we got hurt in the
Yeah,
process.
crime by proxy, butterfly effect crime.
Yes.
Indeed. Okay, well, I think we must try the real thing
Yes.
in order to be sure.
Yes.
Let us have that, please. Brown sugar ginger cake as it was designed originally.
Oh my God, this is darling. This is absolutely
Sir.
darling. And this is great. This is without beef and darling.
Don't you love when a dessert is without beef?
Oh,
Yeah.
that is delicious. Love it. The suspect was simply, they're only guilty of being a very attentive reader.
Very vigilant, very demure.
So I think they're not at fault at all. Like
all.
I said, I think they deserve a settlement, perhaps some sugar cubes.
Yes, because the commenter was a horse.
You You
Sorry.
didn't have me in the first half of that.
Was a whore. Witness number 1, you are a whore. And suspect, you are guilty. Well, I think a whore made this.
$100,000 and sugar cubes to the horse.
Court in the 1600s. Well, yeah, she's a whore.
I said horse.
Your Honor,
I know you said
I know,
horse,
but it was
but
so
you-
horse.
I think a settlement is in order. $100,000 and a box of sugar cubes.
Nice.
To the whore.
To the horse. Enjoy. Enjoy. Those were our cases today on our 20th episode of Culinary Crimes. Guys, ladies and gentlemen and folks of the jury, this show wouldn't be what it is without the lovely people that I am on camera with, but also we have to introduce you guys and give a huge thanks to our wonderful food stylist, Jasmine Crawford.
Yay! She makes everything! What's that?
Whoa!
What? But we have a cake for
Yay!
This doesn't have meat in it.
I was about to say there's meat in there.
Is it meat in this one? Oh boy. Jasmine, you're incredible.
we
Thank
can
you
just
so
switch.
much.
You're the most talented ever.
Yes.
You guys are the best.
You make
I
all
love
of our
it here.
food look amazing and taste amazing, even when it's bad somehow.
Honestly, it's hard. It's hard work. The food is bad. The food
Yeah.
is really bad.
And you have to taste everything sometimes, right?
yeah, I tried not to.
I didn't think about how much it must go against your like natural and like your training instincts to
Definitely.
just like use a hot dog in that way.
That was awful. I felt bad for you guys. It was so greasy.
What's the most heartbreaking recipe you've had to make so far on this show?
It was definitely that Jell-O mold thing.
the salad thing.
Like
that was bad.
guys. That was awful.
Well, you've been here with us for almost every single episode here, and thank you so much for all your hard work and making this show what it is. So,
I
seriously.
appreciate you guys. You're the best, honestly.
Thanks for watching Culinary Crimes. If you see something, send something, and she will cook something.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. See you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.